Thank you. And such good English, such beautiful. Where did you where did you learn to speak so beautiful?
Look, man, it's very interesting. It's very, very interesting how African leaders, you know, kowtow, like basically bend down, bend their knees, bow to foreign presidents. And for me, this is no compliment, right? I don't think this is a compliment. I don't know where some people think, oh, being praised by Trump is a compliment, and not on anything, but being told that one speaks English beautifully. This is no compliment, especially as someone who lives outside of Africa. You have people come to you and in a conversation like, oh wow, you are so eloquent, you speak so beautiful, you speak English very well. Basically, what that means is the person is not imagining, the person doesn't think you are capable or you should speak English that well. That's what it means. The person who comes to tell you you speak English very well, oh wow, the person who is surprised that you speak English very well is basically just saying, hmm, how come? How come you speak English this well? With the exception of Ethiopia, almost all, I think not almost, like all African countries were once colonized. If it was not by the Portuguese, and now you be called a Lusophone country, it would be by the Anglophones, which is you were colonized by the British, or a Francophone, which means you were colonized by the French. We have some Italian territories, we have some Spanish colonies. Ethiopia is the only country that has not been colonized, right? Which means that with that influence, and it's been, I guess, many years, right? So which means that we would be speaking those languages that were imposed on us. Our educational institutions still instruct in these languages, European languages. So why shouldn't we speak the language? Liberia was established by slaves, former slaves, freed and sent from the US. So the US basically facilitated the founding of Liberia, moved slaves to resettle them in Liberia. How can a US president not know this? It's something very basic. So praising and say you speak English beautifully, and the president of Liberia says, yes sir, yeah, yes sir. Come on man, we are not children of a lesser god. Yes sir. Where do you learn English so like you ask, where do you speak English so beautifully? Yes sir. It's not a compliment. It is not. I've been asked one too many times here, and I've been told one too many times, where did you learn English? How come you speak so eloquently? How come you speak English? Come on. For me, I see that as derogatory. You should know something little about the world. Something very small. You should know something, even the tiniest thing about the world. And like this colonialism is one of the basic things anyone should know about the world. So this, like, we just need to stop, like African leaders, like we should stop the whole begging thing. We should stop the whole bowing down thing. Like, when are we going to stand up tall? When are we going to just stand tall? African leaders, when are we going to stand tall? When? This is not a compliment, man.